highs and hellos and highs. I'm using a medicine spoon to make my mushroom drink. It's all the eyeball method. About that much. That's random, I know, but I forgot a spoon in the kitchen. And I had this. So I know it's been like 42 years, 30 hours, and 16 minutes since I posted my last video, but there really is no good excuse except I felt like a dead dog. I cannot actually presume to know what a dead dog feels like, but I imagine they felt like I did because I had a cootie. Have a cootie, but I'm refusing to have a cootie anymore. And it's been a long one, and I'm not saying anything because I don't know, but I'm hoping that I am feeling better every day better. So I'm drinking my mushrooms, all of the mushrooms, constantly. That's not true. This is only my 3rd cup today, but that's a bit strong. I tried not to cringe. It's very bitter. But anyway, highs and hellos. I hope everybody's happier and still, you know, doing okay. Of course you are doing okay. We got this. We got this. And I just wanted to say a few things actually. Is not that it even matters, but these houseplants are awesome to have around because there's somebody to talk to, and they're pretty, and these are just flowers. And my lily, it doesn't have a scent. I'm very sad about that. I hope that it would, and it doesn't have a scent. So I'm very sad. But anyway, I wanted to share, like, okay, so some of the things I've taken on because, you know, we talked about, well, I talked about in my last video, like, stuff that you can do and stuff. But I also did this other thing, and it's okay, it's working out okay, is I have a garden in a tote. Sorry, my bright light therapy light went out. Turned off. Went out. It went out on a date with another light therapy light. Wow. Okay. That's quite the love story, isn't it? But no, but I have a garden in a bucket, and I want to show you. So I'm pretty excited about it because I had some old seeds. A friend of mine had a bunch of old seeds in a greenhouse. They were like carrot seeds and stuff, and some peat pots. And so I was like, can I have them? And he said, yeah. So I brought them home, and I just threw like 100 seeds into each one because I figured they were probably 20 years old. Maybe they're viable, maybe not, but some of them sprouted. And so I ended up getting all these seeds, and then I had this brilliant idea, I thought, of putting it in a big plastic tote. So I put soil in there, and then they're sprouted. And I want to show you because it's cool, and they don't have a lot of sunlight, but they're still happily growing. So I ain't mad at it. And it's still really early in the year. I think you're not supposed to plant them until like May, but I figured maybe they would be okay in April or March, as the case was. Anyway, they're doing well, and it's really kind of cool, and I think that is a wise business idea. It's not really duplicatable. Is that a word? Duplicatable? It cannot be duplicated at all. You can't get a tote and some soil and throw a couple of beans in there at all. So I think I'm going to patent that. I jokes. Anyway, I want to show you, so come with me, okay? Okay, so I'm going to show you here in a second, and the lighting is probably going to be way on wonky because it's on the sun side of the day. I don't know, that totally didn't make sense, but you'll see what I mean in a minute. And then I'll introduce you to them because they're so pretty, and I'm very excited. Okay, so the lighting in here is really fucking terrible, but firstly, here's some peas. These are some pea plants. I think I might have put too many in too small of a pot, but they're sort of crawling. They be crawling that hay in. Get up. And then wait now, okay? And then there's these guys right here. Let me just take my phone off of its tripod. So firstly, this one I cannot take any credit at all for because that is a lime tree that my step grandparents gave me. And then this is a pea. They're pea plants. I'm hoping for more than 2 peas in a pod. I'm hoping for 3, but I think I might need to pluck one or something. But then these are my gardens in a bucket. That I'm gonna try to grow some ginger. I got some organic ginger one day, and it's just sitting there. So, and then those are carrots. I think I forget. When they get older, I'll know. And those are like the one beans. And then those are lettuce. And then those are baby basils. The little guys are basil. And then I can't remember what those guys are. So we're all gonna find out. It's a mystery. And then these are tomatoes. And then those are, oh hell, I don't remember. I don't know, but we're gonna find out. And then these are like little green beans. And then there's a tomato and then some more lettuce. And I'm super, super excited about them. So yeah, that's where I'm at with the whole garden in a bucket. Ooh, I'm excited. And then when I get old enough, what I can do maybe is just pluck them out of their individual spots and plop them in the ground. Or that way they don't overcrowd. So, yeah. Now, I'll go back and sit down. So yeah, anyhow, there's that, and so I have no idea the whole point of that video. I think it was just to share the bucket garden and to say hi and all the loves, and that everybody wear a mask. Please don't touch your face. Wash your hands, but mostly don't touch your face. Wash your hands and wear a mask. And stuff, because well, more and more people in my town are doing that. They weren't at first, but now I think the information is getting out there, which is super awesome because, you know, hey, but we already all know it. I think everybody's fatigued about it right now, but like, it's still something we have to be aware of, and it's the weirdest kind of thing, because I remember like when Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky, my dad would call it Clinton fatigue, because the news and stuff went on and on and on and on about it so much that everybody's just like, I don't even care if he got his dick sucked or not. Who cares? What guy doesn't want a blowjob? But so there's that. But this whole COVID thing is pretty crazy, and please everybody, just take care as best you can of yourself. And you know, information is power. So now that we all have time, do the research. Do your research on how to support your immune system and stuff, okay? Okay, please, because we can do stuff to help ourselves, I think. We really can do stuff to help ourselves, and we don't, I mean, fear is a healthy part of living, and it keeps us safe. But there's also ways, I think, to help mitigate your risk, and that is, it's more important than ever now to take really good care of yourself, okay? And there's all kinds of ways to do that, and I'm not a doctor, and I'm not a nobody. I'm not even a nutritionist. But what I am is curious, and I like to know everything about all the stuffs. And so I say, please do some research on how to keep yourself healthy if you haven't already. I'm not saying it for people who are like, I already got this on lock or whatever, but perhaps there are ways to help lower the potential lethality of things. And if we just had the information, I mean, I guess what I'm trying to say is like, you know, if there's something I can do for myself to stay well or to lower the intensity of COVID when I get it, I want to do those things. And so maybe there's things you could research. I highly recommend reading or watching anything by Paul Stamets. He's fucking amazing, I think. And there's a lot of information mycology, I think. I think I'm saying that right. Anyway, like the study of fungi and mushrooms and stuff. Not the answer, of course, but I think that there's obviously scientific evidence there that can help, but don't take my word for it, please, since we all have the time and need stuff to do. Some of us is maybe research stuff to see how you can do things to decrease your chances of when you get COVID to not get super sick, hopefully. And because that's the goal, right? Like, let's just slow the spread and hopefully not get super sick with anything, not just COVID, cripes. There's other things out there. And that's all. So yeah, I mean, but that's one of the persons, and maybe like there's all kinds of information out there about ways to support your immune system and just generally be healthier and happier and energetic and bright-eyed and bushy-tailed and nuttier than a squirrel at a peanut factory kind of thing. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think that's everything I was going to say anyway. It's probably not very well put together, but that's okay, because, you know what? I'm not sick, but I'm not well, and I'm so hot, because I'm in hell. I'm really not in hell, but you get my point. So, all the loves, all of them, and I shall finish my coffee, and I'm going to eat some Oreo cookies. The baby ones. The really tiny, they're Oreo cookie babies. I don't think that's what they call them, but that's what they are to me. My brother got a case of expired. They expired in January, but they're bags of Oreo cookie babies. And I decided, since this is extraordinarily bitter because of the mushrooms, I have to eat cookies to mitigate that bitterness. So I'm just going to counteract all the effects of the mushrooms with sugar. But that's all right, because Oreo cookie babies are better than regular Oreo cookies. So there. So anyhow, all the loves, again, all of them. Hugs to all of the peoples, and I mean virtual hugs, obviously, because it's hard to hug somebody when you have to be 6 feet apart. But you know, it's not social distancing, it's physical distancing. So let's all give all of the virtual loves too, because that's a terrible way to put it, social distancing. No, we're closer socially, but physically we are apart. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Anyhow, I will see you all soon, and okay, I'm gonna turn this off now.